From the teaching, reaching, caring, and sharing news desk, this is Harvest News. Good morning and blessings. I'm Pastor Vaughn, and here's the news for Sunday, June 24th. Buddy Barrel will be at Harvest Church next Sunday at both the 8 and 10 a.m. services. Our BGMC correspondent has prepared this report about how Buddy Barrel helps make a difference around the world. So remind your kids to bring in their barrels next week. And remember, grown-ups, Buddy likes change, but he'll also accept dollar bills and checks. Harvest News is brought to you today by U.S. Maps. And now, a word from our sponsor.
God calls every believer to reach the world with the love of Christ, but not everyone is called into full-time ministry.
Every year, U.S. Maps workers impact the lives of these kids.
Our church was destroyed by the hurricane. We lost everything. But when the U.S. Maps workers showed up, it gave us hope.
U.S. Maps workers helps us with the administrative work and logistics so we can continue the fight against human trafficking.
U.S. Maps gives you the opportunity to serve within your own skill set and passions. Whatever your interest or desires, U.S. Maps has a place for you. Go to usmaps.ag.org and find your place in U.S. Maps.
U.S. Maps, or Mission America Placement Service, is one of the national ministries you support with your generous giving to Kingdom Builders. And now I appeal to your patriotism. On July 4th, 1776, our nation declared its independence from England. And every year since, we've celebrated our freedom on that day. And this year we get to do more than that. We get to celebrate the children in DeForest at Fireman's Park as part of Harvest Church's annual outreach. But we need a few more good men and women to succeed in that mission. Can we count on you to volunteer for a few hours this 4th of July? Are you a patriot? See Pastor Rebecca for more information. Also at Fireman's Park next month, our annual Church in the Park event Sunday, July 15th. As we saw last week, there's a brand new shelter and a redesigned park. This is not only a great opportunity to bring Harvest Church to the public, but to bring your friends to Harvest Church in a different setting. Come for the sermon. Stay for the picnic. Stay tuned to Harvest News for more details on what you can bring for the picnic. And that's all for this week's edition of Harvest News. From the teaching, reaching, caring, and sharing news desk, this is Pastor Vaughn reminding you to love God and love people. Pastor Jerry is next.
Can I just tell you this morning, you are not your own strength. So, see, oh, I'm just not strong enough. No kidding! You're not! Let me just tell you, you're not. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but you're not strong enough. Oh, I should be able to go. No! The whole idea is that the sovereign Lord is your strength. If you lean, what are you going to say? Well, I can handle this, the light work. I'll handle this one, God. Let me tell you something. If you're handling it in your strength, I can predict disaster. I can promise disaster because you are not capable, especially of anything spiritual. You are not capable. You are not strong. In your weakness, He is demonstrated strong. The sooner we come to the conclusion that we're weak, the sooner God can be demonstrated strong in our life. The problem is, it often takes us decades to figure out we're weak. And then He can start demonstrating His power. But as long as you and I think we are strong, as long as you and I think we're powerful, He is not going to be powerful on our behalf. Because we're self-sufficient. And if you is full of you, there's no room for Him.
I pray for you constantly, asking God, the glorious Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, to give you spiritual wisdom and insight. I pray that your hearts will be flooded with light. I also pray that you will understand the incredible greatness of God's power. I pray that from His glorious unlimited resources, He will empower you. I pray that your love will overflow more and more. We ask God to give you complete knowledge of His will. We also pray that you will be strengthened with all of His glorious power. May God, who gives this patience and encouragement, help you live in complete harmony with each other. I pray that God, the source of hope, will fill you completely with joy and peace. Night and day, we earnestly pray for you, asking God to let us see you again. So we keep on praying for you, asking our God to enable you to live a life worthy of His call.